Hey everybody, Austin here, and it's the end of January 2014. This is our update. Got Finley with me, Cammy with me today, and in the last update we did just a couple of weeks ago, we mentioned to you that 2014 has some really big changes coming down, and we want to tell you today about the biggest change coming down, at least as far as we know up to this point. So here's the deal. We're just going to tell you a quick story that started last summer, and then we'll get to it. Cammy?
Okay, so it was interesting because last summer God really started speaking to all of us individually, and the way He chose to do that was a little bit different. But we all heard distinctly from Him. So I remember one day I was sitting there kind of just looking through the Bible, reading, and I heard God say, "You're going to move." And I was like, okay, I got that, God. So I went to Austin, I asked him, I said, "Hey, are you hearing this?" And he said, "Nope, I haven't heard anything." so I just kind of put it on the back and thought, oh, well, whatever. And then about a month later, probably maybe several weeks later, independently of my situation, Austin started hearing from God that he was going to be doing something more challenging and even more difficult in ministry.
Right.
But, of course, neither one of us at this time even had an idea what that would be.
Yeah, we didn't have anything to act on either, so it's like, we'll always do whatever God wants us to do, of course. But what was it? And we didn't know, and so we just kind of kept doing our thing, working at Common Ground Church and leading Worship Catalyst nationally from here out of southern Arizona. And then our pastor, Ben Barfield, who's also on the board for Worship Catalyst, his other job is that he starts new churches. He's in charge of getting new planners to come into town and get them started on new churches in the southern Arizona area, kind of locally in Tucson. And one day he got a call last fall they asked him if he would consider being the church planting leader for the entire city of Las Vegas. And we're going to make a really long story short here by saying, here is the big change for 2014. The three of us are moving, along with the Barfields, to Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're going to run Worship Catalyst out of there. Ben Barfield's going to be in charge of church planting for the city of Las Vegas. And we're also together, our families, we are going to start a new church there, which obviously from the beginning will be multiplication-minded as well as to be a Worship Catalyst hub. So we're really, really excited about that new opportunity and that new calling God has for us. And so there's some really strategic things that make this a great move for Worship Catalyst as well. Yeah,
definitely. Over the last couple of years, Las Vegas has been a large hub for Worship Catalyst, and one of the guys that we've worked very closely with is Ben Lund, and he is going to be going part-time, full-time, or half-time this year. And so to be in the same city with him right now while we're trying to expand out west and look at some of the cities that are in the western area, it's going to be really strategic for us to be in the same city and be able to work alongside him in person.
Yeah, it'll be that great collaboration side by side. Another big deal, and there's a bunch of these things, but we'll give you one more of them, and that is that there's 32 cities that have been identified that are strategic cities for church starting in North America. One of those is Las Vegas. And so for us to be in the middle of all of that is really important. Plus, because of Ben's job, we're going to have a seat at the table with all of these other cities and start to tell the story of Worship Catalyst even more. So, man, we're super excited about what God's called us to do. You're probably asking about time frame.
Yeah, and we're not exactly positive when all this is going to take place. We know that Finley is going to finish school, which will be mid-May, towards the end of May.
Yep.
And so, the idea is that hopefully by sometime in June we'd be able to relocate to Vegas.
That's right. Are you excited about this?
A little bit of all emotions.
A little bit of all emotions. Finley's really excited. It's going to be a cool change for us, but also she's got a lot of really good friends and that she's developed over the years. And so, fortunately, she has a new iPod with FaceTime, so that helps, right? We can be able to stay connected with our friends that way and stuff. So, anyway, we would love to sit down and talk to all of you about this and, kind of give you a little more detail. You probably have questions. Feel free to call. Feel free to email or text or whatever, and we can have a great conversation. So, we just wanted to give you that update. There will be a lot more on this as the months go by, because it'll be a few months. So, anyway, thanks for all you do, for your gifts and for your prayers and for loving us, and we love you back. And look forward to talking to you soon. Okay? We'll see you.